I am Risal Sadiq. So today I am going to discuss about onDelete modifier in SwiftUI. onDelete modifier in SwiftUI in iOS. So no, it's in this item is SwiftUI. Okay. So what is onDelete modifier? SwiftUI makes it easy to let user swipe to delete row by attaching onDelete perform handler to some or all of you delete data of your data. This handle needs to have a specific signature that accept multiple identifier delete multiple identifier delete in this element on this UI. And suppose we're gonna create an example and let us consider on this example. So first of all, we're gonna create in this structure model and which have a item model and which have a two property content name and content, which did not apply in this content image is not used in this tutorial, and this is a content name is used in this tutorial. Okay, and to structure we're gonna apply on this test data and this debug mode on this test data, and we're gonna create on this view model, and view model is published on the property by using confirm of the observable object protocol. And this is the item model initializer. We're gonna create on the SwiftUI view, and this is a new file, command n, which have created SwiftUI view, and this is a onDelete example, delete example onDelete item. Okay, we're gonna create onDelete example, and first of all we're gonna create on this observed object and which have a observed object private var item vm is equal to item view model, which have initializers item model. We can assign on this test data or create on this test data. In this create on this status this test data, assign on this initial value on this our project. Okay, and we're gonna create on this with tag list and not apply on this. We're gonna create on this list. Okay, which we're gonna create on this for each loop. So this is a for each loop, and we're gonna assign on this bind on this our item vm dot item model and comma id, which is type of slash dot self id, and which have a item in, and we're gonna create on this text. And we're gonna bind on this item dot content name. Okay, we're gonna resume on this application. This is the and we wanna add on this UI and feature steps and this delete item. So we're gonna add on this delete item add in the index. So we're gonna add in this delete items add in the index. We're gonna resume on this application. So we're gonna set on this common methods in this structure. This is a structure, and we're gonna this is a view, bind on this properties. So we're gonna quit simulator and this quit in this simulator. Okay, we're gonna resume on this application. We have which have access on this iPod touch. This is 7 on this generation. This is not apply on this iPhone 12. This is the largest items, and this UI is not issued. We are on this application. We're gonna running on this UI. So we're gonna create a common method in this delete item. Okay, this is a list. We're gonna create on this. This is a list. Okay, we're gonna create on this delete item. So delete is which have a function delete item and which have a at offset, which have a end offsets, and suppose which have a item and which is type of index set. Okay, and we're gonna create on this function our item vm. We're gonna assign on this item vm dot item model dot which have dot on dot remote at, which have applied on this dot remote at, and we can assign on this our index. Suppose this is our item, remote at is our item, which have our item, and we can apply on this for each loop dot on delete modifier, which have performed. Suppose which have performed is delete item. So delete item, and you can assign this our item. Sorry, we can assign on this our item. So now problem this deletes and not is issue. Our function is, suppose this is our function delete item. We can assign this delete item. Our create on this method delete item. So not check in this issue. This is the delete item. We're gonna apply on this delete item. Okay. We're gonna resume on this application. So we're gonna check on this issue. Suppose we have a check on this issue and offset. This is the offsets, and we're gonna send it delete. So on delete modifier which hasn't perform, and this is delete item. Sorry, delete which have assigned on this perform is delete item which have our function name is delete item. In this delete item assigned on this UI. So this is the item. Sorry, okay, we can add on this offsets method dot remove. We can add on this offsets initializer. This is at offsets, which have initialization at offsets. This is at offset, and we can assign on this our item. Okay, we are resume on this application, and then on this application we are on this application, and this is a remove. Suppose this is a list, and we can use of remove in this car. So this remove in this car, remove in this bus. So this is a remove in this bus, and this banana, this remove, and grape is remove, and apple is remove. So this is a by using onDelete modifier in SwiftUI. So thank you for watching. If you can use of onDelete modifier in SwiftUI.